Denny, talk us through this.
Alright, so what we're doing here is we're molding hands for our SAM prop. And we're hoping this works out. We've got the water in place. We're adding our alginate to make the mix. We think we've coordinated the hand positioning. All I got to do is mix this up, and everybody can cross their fingers and hope that it works out.
Denny, how many? What's the mix between the alginate and the water?
Well, we use alginate, and that is about a 1-to-1, which makes it very easy. That's why I choose to use this product. You want the water to be warm, but not too warm, because the warmer it is, the quicker it's going to set up. And you want to have a little bit of working time. And this water was pretty warm, so we're going to have to shoot through this quickly. I figure with this mixture we're going to have about 2 or 3 minutes before we start getting a serious set. So we got to get moving. All right. Yep. You want to put your other hand in here?
And we have my son Owen, who is our volunteer as a hand model. Oh, do you ever run into George Costanza anywhere in your hand modeling? No? Okay.
Alright, buddy. Well, it looks like we got that mixed about the right proportions. How do we pull that off?
Amazing. And we second guessed ourselves.
Absolutely. You should never do that. All the way down, you pull them up a little bit? Okay, now keep them still, and I would figure with the temperature of this water, you're looking at about 2 to 3 minutes before it starts to get firm.
Okay. So what we did is we told Owen exactly the position to hold his hands in when he has his hands, stuck in the alginate mix there, and he's going to hold them as still as possible for about 5 minutes, you said? Roughly about 5 minutes before the mold hardens. Okay.
From earlier, we did the molds. We used a product. It's a plant cell gel 10, which is a silicone rubber. We mixed apart A and B. Took that, put it inside the molds, rolled it around to make sure all the edges are covered. Now that doesn't have to be thick. Very thin layer, just to pick up the imperfections in the skin, the follicles, the hair, the fingerprints and whatnot. After that was done, we gave it about 6 or 7 minutes to set up. As soon as it started getting tacky, we used a product with Flex Foam. The reason I choose this product is because it's also a polyurethane product that'll bond with the Gel 10. So you don't have to wait till it's completely set to use this product. Mix it up. The process where we're at right now is we've poured in the foam. Let the foam rise. It'll take about roughly 10 minutes for that foam to set completely, in which case we'll demold. Demold one of these, and if you're curious to how this is going to look, you know what that makes two of them. This is my favorite part, by the way. So you take it out of the bucket, you grab the stuff, and you rip it.
How sweet is that?
Representation.
Look, it looks exactly like my hand.
There you go.
How did you get the color?
Ta-da!
It looks like that's like exactly my hand.
And guys, it's as simple as that.
It's weird. It's neat.
Of the hands. This is casted from my son Liam. I think it was Liam's hands. Denny, awesome job, buddy. Thank you so much for getting this part of the prop done. So this is the hand that will hold the bag, and then this is the hand that will hold the lollipop. Alright? Look at this. The detail on this thing is amazing.
As you can see, the frame is just 1/2 inch PVC with various 45 and 90 degree elbows. We used a heat gun to bend the arms, the knees, the shoulders, and the ankles to give it more of a realistic look.
The handle, I just use a pencil from my kid's colored pencil box. This is hot glue. So what I did is I took a bunch of hot glue sticks and I threw them in a crappy old pot that I don't use anymore. I melted down the sticks and I poured them into a, I can't believe it's not butter container. It was like an empty plastic container. Basically, this was it. It's basic. I just poured it inside and I drilled the hole towards the bottom so I could get the pencil in, and then cut a slit up the side. There might be easier ways of doing this. I was thinking about doing it with sand, but I don't think I would get that smooth finish that I got with this. And then, after this cooled, and we have our lollipop here, I took a Sharpie and drew out a shape that looked very similar to the one that I saw in the box. And I used the candles to heat the knife and then trimmed around, and it cuts through it pretty nice. You have to do it a number of different times and keep heating up the knife to cut through it. I mean, this is pretty thick. Probably 3/4 of an inch almost. So anyway, so that's pretty much done, and now I shall go on to paint it orange and then add the jack-o'-lantern face.